There we go. Hello. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first tournament, Sunday Showdown. Again, it was a mess. Let's hop into our very first game. Let's do it. Quex. Versus Swaz, and already starting off Quex with the first goal in 4 seconds. It's just me, Tydro. Swaz almost got caught off guard, but did get a piece of it. Try to sneak it back, Quex, but Quex able to get to his corner. Swaz still chasing this one down. Still has 43 in the tank. With a shot still advantage for Quex. Only one to put one on target. Gets the musty for goal number 2. Great shot off the ceiling. A little bit of a flare for goal number 2. 100% shooting percentage right now. Swaz does have a shot on target, but still struggling to keep up with Quex in this first minute. Swaz does air dribble pass, bullies his way through, bounces off the crossbar, and finds us 50-50. There's a good kickoff for Quex. Kex. But to pop this one mid, looking to chase this one down. It's going to be a rough 50-50 for him. I mean, not able to get that catch either, but still going to be the only one to this ball. Swaz does secure that mid boost, though. That's going to force Kex to get back. But Swaz air dribbling, looking for another 50-50. Bottom left, no. Kex is able to get it away. Now might have a quick counter here. Is able to get it on target. The disadvantage of the 1v1s. The ball gets past you. You have to have a fast recovery, to get back in time. You're the only one on the field. You have to be the shooter and the defense. Once the ball's past you, it's rough, especially if your opponent can set up a shot like that. Now Quex from the corner. Does he get another flip reset? He does, and it's past Swaz, but that's not going to be on target. Kex is having full possession here now off the side wall. Does get a flip reset, but that might be an opportunity for Swaz. Is he able to counter? He is. 2-3. Still in favor of Kex, but only down by 1 with more than half the game to go. Plenty of time. Kex has a good dribble, looking for the lower 50, but Swaz able to get to his corner. Now might have another quick counter. This might be goal number 3, but it's going to be just wide. Not able to find it. Still down by 1. Kex now has possession from his own half, flicking it from midfield, and it's just enough. That's goal number 4 for Kex, realizing that Swaz was doing a pretty good job at shadow defense, but that shot from midfield, that flick, is just enough reach where Swaz is not able to get to it. Kex doing a good job. Both players still have plenty of boost, but Swaz now trying to maintain possession. Quex is letting him do what he can, but that is a takeover for Quex. And that is going to be bottom left for goal number 5. Playing patiently, acting like he was going to retreat back to his own corner, grabs that mid boost, turns quickly. Swaz loses possession, now down by 3, halfway point in the game. Kex, what a great catch. Again, doing what he can to maintain that possession. Swaz is trying to clear it out of his own half, but that mistouch is unfortunate, and Kex is able to dribble that one in, walking it all the way for goal number 6. Seven to 2 with 2 minutes to go. Seating is made by start.gg, so if you guys are new to start.gg, it doesn't know where to place you. And I don't know how to place people. 50 plus people. Eight to 2 with 2 minutes. Swaz struggling to keep up. But there's Swaz getting a shot on and in for goal number 3. Down but not out. 1:40 on the clock. 5 to go to tie to send it into overtime. Swaz able to get one quick pop, another touch. And that's going to be goal number 4. Down by 4. Again, doable. And he need to play very well. Swat with Kex having limited boost in net. It's always worrisome. You're not able to get to the ball where you want to. And if you miss that touch, if you miss that opportunity, the 50-50 doesn't go your way, you now have 0. And that's going to even be worse. But Kex with a quick return off that kickoff does score goal number 9. So as the catch, but Kex again doing a great job at taking it away before it becomes a threat. Also getting that demo. Kex does to another opportunity. Catching it, gets that demo, another shooting shot, top right. Great flick, great placement, 10 to 4. Kex gaining full control and full possession. Swaz's touch unfortunate, but with limited boost, Kex is still able to get it around Swaz. Swaz would have been a better opportunity if he hit that into the corner to maintain that possession, but it is unfortunate. But Kex, 1,800 points, 12 goals, 13 shots, an incredible shooting percentage. 7 shots from Swaz. And Swaz is going to be boostless yet again as Kex steals that corner away and that mid, giving 0 opportunity. 50-50 is not going to go in favor for Kex as Swaz now could have probably pre-flipped into that. Tundra, what's going on? $13 to 4, 10 seconds now to go. It does say 0-4. Why does it say 0-4? As you can see here in game number 1, Kex 14 to 4. I don't know why it was reporting wrong goals. I'll look into it. It does say 0-4. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's my own system. Maybe it can't handle the astronomical number 14 to 4. Oh. My game crashed. Something's happening. I didn't move what? Why? Swaz comes down from the heavens, able to get that away. The shooting opportunity not there. Able to get the counter to a 1-1 tie here in game number 2. Moods, what's up? What is happening? All right, sorry. Since I'm the only one here, it's tough to do both. Quack's looking to get a self-touch, self-pass off the back wall. Not able to. Swaz denies another shot, but patience is a virtue for Kex. That's 3-2. Able to get shot after shot down the field and on net. Swaz has to get those touches, has to try to get it cleared. Not able to get it to the corner. That other touch was his demise. Setting it up perfectly for Kex. Scoring goal number 3. And a shot and another one off kickoff. It's a great kickoff from Kex. Rolling the right direction, able to follow the ball. Bounces perfectly off the corner, getting the shot on target. And another one off the kickoff. There is nothing stopping this man. So simple air dribble. Sometimes simplicity is the best. Cash able to get the flip reset. Swaz wasn't expecting it. 7-2. This is quarterfinals. Tydra, what am I... So what's happening with... Oh, Jesus. What's happening with the game? Blue Collar and Tydra, what's going on? Can one of y'all hop in Discord in the showdown help, please? And to address the seating, I didn't have time to go through and literally adjust everyone's seating to their rank for 50 people. Especially it was also one of those, like, if they played in, my understanding for the start.gg was it grabs previous games that they've played. What? I'm very quiet, though. Turn it up. I don't know how to help. Well, so it doesn't grab... My understanding is that it doesn't grab anything from your game, maybe unless you link it to Epics. But it basically is a manual entry for these tournaments. He is, but I'm trying to help out because it's a one-man show here, and I'm trying to help out Tydro and Duck with their game, but it's just a whole bunch of back and forth, and it's like I don't know how to help. When I ask them to join the talk chat, and I will talk to them, obviously off stream, but I don't know. I don't know how else to help. We got one person claiming they're DDoSing, but Tydro, if my understanding is correct, is that he is EU, and the game doesn't really do too well. Ed's gonna win it. Let's see. Why does it say 13-0? I have a few lags, but not. It says booster 0. There we go. Still says booster 0. I think something's happening with my overlay. That was a great air dribble from Kex, winning that series. Huge W. Huge. Huge. Congratulations to Kex. Moving on. All right, next on this main stream, we have Tydro versus Chip. Both previous players from our Tuesday and Thursday night throwdowns, our 1v1 series that we do. I said do. Ha! So if we are ready, let's hop in to this game. Tydro taking on Chip. Chip has won back-to-back multiple tournaments on our Thursday night throwdowns, putting up crazy numbers, crazy shots. Chip straight from kickoff. Great 50-50 there. Falls perfectly in his lap. Follows through. Gets you the first goal here in game number 1. Now Tydro trying to return the favor. Chip able to get a piece. Now with limited boost. Trying to collect what he can. Now Tydro looking for the flick, but Chip gets a piece, gets the save. Now Chip might have a quick counter here. That ball gets away from Tydro. The flick, is it going to be enough? Chip does follow through, recognizing that he was going to hit the post. That is a great takeaway from Chip. The flick, not looking so good, but still follows through, is able to get it on target. For goal number 2, early lead for Chip. Tydro getting that corner boost. Chip now trying to go for the lower 50-50. Tydro is able to stop it. Chip now trying to follow Almost got another shot on target. Tydro has to be conservative. 59 boost. Chip takes it away. A rough landing for Tydro. And Chip follows through off the corner for goal number 3 here in the first minute. Lurks, how are you? Tydro catching to get to his own corner, but Chip is there. Chip still has plenty of boost to stay on this ball. Chip racing this one back to his own half, denying that shot. All the way across the field, Tydro lurking, waiting. Is facing the wrong direction if he wanted to challenge a little bit quicker, but a flick from midfield from Chip is not going to be fast enough. Not going to get past Tydro. Tydro to his own corner. This one bouncing high off the wall, 17 to the name. Able to get the shot down, but that might be the demise. Tydro now down by 4. Much like a previous statement in ones, you have to make sure that the 50-50s go your way or they're not going to be troublesome. Losing the 50-50s of the sidewall is all right. But losing it where it goes past you and your teammate is power through is going to cause a goal. But Tydro using the help with the back wall to get it clear. But now limited boost. Chip able to take that corner boost away from Tydro. Chip with a flip reset off the crossbar for goal number 5. Chip doing what he can. Securing that corner boost away from Tydro limits the opportunities for Tydro to challenge. Having a less boost than your teammate is always worrisome. You lose the 50-50s. You have to recover with the boost you have, but it doesn't matter. Tydro there with 100, Chip with limited, and he's still able to get goal number 6. That is a great 50-50. Unfortunately, Chip rotated the other direction. He went to the right side, and the ball, if he would have went left, the ball was bouncing that direction. Chip looking for the demos. Can't quite find Tydro. A shot from Tydro. Or a shot from Chip. Save from Tydro. Chip staying on this ball. Air dribbling from his own half, running out. Limited boost, trying to go for the fakes in. Tydro falls for it. Chip, even though he had 12 boosts to the tank, still is able to fake out Tydro, gets that dash to get him another pop, and it's 7-0 in favor for Chip. That bump does not help out Tydro. The recovery from Chip still maintains possession. Tydro collecting that corner boost. Now Chip from mid goes for the musty. Not able to connect to the ball. Does hit the ground, but now Chip still in possession. Hopefully that mid boost does spawn, and it does indeed. Now Tydro trying to get a quick counter in. Not able to get it past Chip. Does get a bump, but still Chip with possession. Chip with boost, and Chip now has the ball in Tydro's half. Tydro only 24 to the name. Not able to get that corner boost either. Chip does, but Tydro does a great job getting that one away. But Chip, not too happy, going to collect all the 100 pads that he can. But Tydro is spared that far mid boost. Tydro is able to get it past Chip only momentarily. The recovery from Chip. With a minute to go, 7 goals. Hydro, not sure if the flip reset was going to help him there, but he does get it past Chip. Gonna give up possession as he recognizes he doesn't have a whole lot of boost. Can't really challenge the ball properly. If it gets past him, it's past him for sure. Now Chip looking for the 50. Tidro doing a great job there, getting it to the backboard. Kex, you can. If you guys start it, you start it. I won't join mid-match. But if you guys want to wait, I'll cast your game. Tidro, unfortunate miss there for him as it's goal number 8 here in game number 1. Chip doing a great job maintaining possession, controlling the ball. Tidro just barely ever so missing the touches that he needs. Tidro from his own half is able to get that one on target, but Chip picking up that save. Tidro looking for it, but Chip falls down on it, denying that shot. But Tidro now doing the reverse, is able to collect both the corner boost, but Chip doesn't matter. He's able to grab pads, able to get the musty on, but it's not going to be in our first game. Chip versus Tidro. As Chip, clean 8-0 game. Yes. Harrison, it is. Chip with an astounding 17 shots, with only 8 connecting to the back of the net. 7 saves in favor for Tidro, but defense isn't always the best. Let's hop in to game number 2. Tidro needs a clean sweep now in the series. And Tidro starting off strong here in game 2. Chip trying to give himself a little back pass, but Tidro reads that play perfectly. Able to get it under Chip. Chip can't go back to corner like we've seen him do in our Thursday Night Throwdown series. Going from 1-to-1, making sure that he gets the boost, he has the ball. But now Tidro, almost in a similar situation, not going to make the same mistake there. Tidro gets the flip reset, but it's not going to be troublesome for Chip. Chip picking up that save, now looking for the quick counter. Is he able to sneak it bottom left? I believe that's going to roll in, and it does. And Chip ties it up in game number 2. Again, the one's demise, you miss the ball trying to 50-50 it in, and it goes past you, and it's in favor for your opponent. It's almost wraps, and that's a great kickoff there as it's past Tidro. Tidro looking for the bumps or ball off this kickoff, not able to connect with either of them. The pre-flip isn't fast enough. Chip able to get a goal up now, 2-1 in game 2. Kex and Streaky, if you guys want me to cast, you guys can wait, or you guys can play, but I won't hop in mid-game, because that will cause, I don't want it to cause any lags. So if you guys want, you guys are more than welcome just to chill out. You can roam around and like just warm up or whatever. And then when I join, you're more than welcome. Like we'll start fresh. It's up to you guys. You guys are more than welcome to play it out. It's just a game that I would love because it is semifinals. Sorry if you were posted in chat. Start.gg doesn't give me like any notifications that you guys are talking unless I open each chat individually. And I'm a one-man show. Chip, what a recovery there. Tidro does get a great save, but lands perfectly. The streak. Well, welcome. Chip Securing gold number 3. Game 2 is looking in more favorable for Tydro as he's able to secure 2 goals. But again, losing that 50-50 there. Chip not taking any chances at getting up by 2. 4-2 with 3:45 on the clock. Still plenty of time for Tydro. Tydro is playing a better game in this one than our first match with him. Only down by 2 with a lot of time on the clock. Looking for the flip resets. Able to get back down to the ground. Chip does get the bump. Does take that corner boost away from Tydro. That's going to secure him possession. Now Chip from his own half. A little bit too far away from the ball. Does take that corner boost. Both players still have plenty in the tank. Another shot, another save at Tydro. Able to get this one back down to Chip and gets a bump. This one bounces high. Is Tydro able to follow through? Is able to. Now down by 1. Getting goal at number 3 with 3 minutes remaining. It does feel like Tydro is feeling out Chip, what he likes to do, what he's going to be doing as from game 1. But still being down by 1, it's going to be a struggle. Never mind. Now it's a tie game. 4-4. Tydro with a great kickoff. It goes past Chip. Chip needs to recover, needs to get back, but Tydro able to get that shot just fast enough. Chip can't land in time, not able to flip it away. And it's a tie game in game number 2. And Tydro doing a great job off that kickoff there again. Doing incredible. Power through. Able to land where the ball is going to be and puts it on target. Now he's up by 1. Chip going for a delay kickoff. Not sure if it's going to be favorable. Chip looking for that demo, not able to connect. That almost cost him a goal. Now Tydro able to get possession in his own corner. Able to read that shot off the backboard. And Chip does tie it up in the series. In the game, actually. Sorry. That's going to be a miss from Tydro. Post. Crossbar post and away. Unfortunate, heartbreaking moments. Chip looking for the 50, is able to get it on target. Tydro tries to, is able to get it to the post and clears it away. 5-5. Chip looking for the demos, not able to connect. Tydro securing that corner boost. Chip following, collecting as much boost as he can, but Tydro securing that mid and corner boost. Forces Chip to retreat just a little bit. Now Chip gets back into shadow defense. Is able to dodge that bump from Tydro. Tydro looking for the boost to steal and doesn't. Now that's going to force Tydro to retreat to mid. Chip has possession. Tydro with a great challenge. Chip playing well. Tydro with 0. Looking for the quick shot. Is it just in? No, Chip, you should have followed through. Tydro didn't have any boost. But Chip maintaining possession. Tydro does secure that corner. Chip looking for the bumps, does connect, but it's going to be favorable for Tydro. Now Chip from Tydro's corner, looking for it, able to get it around, and Chip up by 1. Chip with an air dribble from midfield, not able to secure another one. No, it's broken. My overlay is being weird right now. It's a great kickoff, but Tydro gets a piece. Chip looking for the quick shot off kickoff. It's going to be wide. No, you're good. Hi, Mateo. Tydro maintaining possession. Look for the 50. Does get a great one there. Is able to get the counter, and he goes up. Now down by 1. Tydro looking for 2 more to at least win with 18 seconds. Going to be tough. Chip, one of our resident winners on our Thursday Night Throwdowns. Back-to-back 4 times in a row in our series that we had. Yeah, I will. Don't worry, Streaky. Ten seconds. Chip still up by 1. A great 50-50 there. That's going to deny the shooting opportunity. Tydro trying to land on it. 0 seconds. Chip is able to take game 2 and the win in the series. Congratulations to Chip. Do we want a post-game interview with Chip? Hopping into our quarterfinals game, Kex versus Streaky, our first quarterfinals of our very first Sunday showdown. $500 on the line. First place taking home $250. Second, $175, and third, $75. This is make or break for these two. They need to win to get to the point to win and take home the $250. Let's go ahead and hop in to game number 1. Best of 5. starting off not with a kickoff goal. So starting off patient. And Kex does get a bump on Streaky, but that doesn't stop Streaky. Now Streaky gets possession. Great flick around it. And Kex drops the first goal. Streaky up by 1. Just throwing 29 seconds in. I did not mean to skip. I'm so used to Thursday Night Throwdowns. I'm putting my controller down. Sorry. Kex. Gain possession. Flick, but Streaky gets a piece. Streaky off the back wall, looking for it yet again. Can't quite find the angle. Kex securing that corner boost. Streaky goes for the mid. You're more than welcome to, man. I would love to stream it. I would rather stream it, I should say. Streaky, not a whole lot of boost. He had an open net, but the ball floating above, he has to wait for it to come down to him, and he's not able to convert it into a goal. Still up by 1. Streaky looking for the long shot. Kex, can he get back in time? No, that ball's just fast enough. Streaky from his own corner is going up by 2. Okay, that's fine. I can't force anyone. I'm not going to either. And Streaky Kex can't catch up to this ball that's going to bounce off the inside of his post. And Streaky now up by 3. Kex is playing well, just not able to get to the balls fast enough, quick enough, and Streaky's recognizing the angles and touches that he can do to get the advantage. Obviously, it's working out for Streaky, up by 3. Now Kex back in defense yet again. Streaky trying to go for a little bit of a ground play, the ground pinch, but doesn't really pinch towards the net. And Streaky tries to, but this is an awkward situation. But he does well to get the recovery, able to get the mid boost as well, even though that corner boost was stolen from him. Looking to get another shot, gonna place it. It's gonna be slow and low. Kex easily handles that. Flicking from midfield, not able to convert to a goal as Streaky saves. Now Streaky able to gain possession, but Kex has none of it. Eliminates him, giving him a little bit of breathing opportunity, and that's going to be goal number 1 for Kex. Does indeed finally get their first goal here in game 1. Streaky doing a good job now. Kex able to flick it around, but not sure if this is going to be able to convert to a goal. Never mind. Spoke too soon. Goal number 2 for Kex. Streaky tried to get a piece, but Kex doing a great job. The speed coming from him there, was able to get it around. Bounce was a little awkward, but he was able to read it perfectly, getting goal number 2, now down by 1, and might get this kickoff goal. Streaky almost got back to it in time, but now Kex ties the game up. Halfway through the game, back to basically a 0-0. Only 2 minutes and 30 seconds to now make it or break it. The winner moves on to the grand finals. The loser goes into the loser's brackets, placing for 3rd. Again, $500 is on the line. First place, take it home, $250. Second, $175, and third, $75. Kex looking to get it around Streaky, but not able to connect. And Streaky, the touch is just fast enough. I believe Kex thought it was going to be a little bit slower. but gets the pop, gets that touch, one more, and that is going to send the ball just out of reach of Kex, as Kex wasn't expecting that fast of a shot. Shadow defense is a little bit tricky. You have to read your opponent, and sometimes your opponent reads you better than you read them, and that's a perfect situation. Now Streaky flicking from midfield. Kex is able to gain possession, but Streaky taking the boost. That's a great flick from Kex. Kex trying to follow it up, but Streaky doing a great job. Great recovery. Able to get that corner boost as well, forcing Kex to go back for the mid. And a flick. Streaky looking for one more. No, Kex hits it into the corner. Now Streaky looking for the shot, but it's going to be crossbar. Kex probably could have turned for that, but I think he landed awkward. That could have been a shooting opportunity, a quick counter, but he doesn't. Not able to find it. Still able to get it into Streaky's half, but Streaky doing a great job. A great 50-50. Back into Kex, but Streaky does get the demo. That's going to give a little bit of room. Now Streaky was really hoping for a pop, but that one rolled straight into Kex. Now Kex with possession, 11 to the name, looking for the wizard, able to find it, but Streaky doesn't fall for it, able to get it to the corner. Kex looking for the air dribbles, looking for one more touch. Streaky using all the boost just to get that deny. Now gets it on target. 5-3 in favor for Streaky with 37 seconds to go in game one. I believe Kex wanted to try to demo Streaky, but Streaky able to turn a little bit faster. Does get it into Kex, demoing him. Not sure if he was going to be able to get back in time anyway, but Kex just looking for the demo just to retaliate. Missing that mid boost. That's going to cost him just a little bit. Does get a good 50-50 here. Awkward touch. Looking for another 50-50. Both players still staying grounded. Streaky with limited boost. Now with 0. Able to get this into Kex's corner. Now Kex does get the catch. Streaky all the way back in his own corner. Kex with a great flick. As Streaky was forced to go back, missing that mid boost, he's forced to go back to that corner. And that's an unfortunate because that gives a lot of setup time for Kex to get the ball in their hood, to flick it in, and it's just far side left. Perfect placement. Now Kex down by 1 with 10 seconds to go. Kex needs to make sure this ball doesn't hit the ground. Needs to tie it up to send it to overtime. Looking for it, but Streaky has none of it, and Streaky is going to be taking on game number 1. It says assists. It shouldn't, but it's all right. Practically even across the board. Demos are obviously in favor of Streaky as he was 3-1 there. But Kex seemed to be more of the powerhouse shooting percent, like shooting 12 shots on net. Hopping in to game number 2. Kex taking on Streaky. Streaky on the back wall, looking to get it away from Kex. Kex does so. It's a little bit of a tussle. Streaky with 0 boost, but looking to win that 50-50 does so. Kex recognizes, able to get that mid boost. Streaky forced to go back for his own corner. Now Kex not able to get that ground pinch in. Streaky looking for the mid boost. Kex is able to take it away. Streaky doing what he can to recover. Both players grab 100. Series in favor of Streaky. 0-0 in the first minute. Both players playing a lot slower, but never mind. Spoke too soon. Kex starts it off with goal number 1 in game 2. Streaky is able to tie it up. Kex getting it back to his own corner. Can't quite get that angle. It's going to be off the post and away. But Streaky doing a great job getting around Kex. Can he recover in time? No. Kex is able to get it back to his own corner. Streaky collecting that mid. Kex with a flick. Streaky down by 1. 2-1 in favor for Kex. Kex doing a great job here. Maintaining possession. Recognize that he can shoot on target. Does so. Getting another goal. And Kex doing a great job on kickoff, up by 2. Winning that one. Both players in reverse. Do there off the kickoff, but in favor as Kex recognizes that he's just going to have an open net. No players have any boost, but it doesn't matter. Streaky with a catch. Recognize that Kex is on that side of the field. He needs to bring it to the other. Now Kex getting a little aggressive. Gonna box Streaky out from that ball. Now gaining boost and ball possession. Hoping to draw out Streaky here. Able to get in on his hood again. Looking for the air dribble. Bumps possibly, but no. Can't connect with Streaky. Streaky gets the save. Now Kex. Is this going to be in for Streaky? No, Streaky post yet again. Now Kex is able to clear it downfield. Streaky doing a great job with stealing the boost, but still plenty in the tank for Kex. Kex now needs to make sure this shot's not on target, but it's not. And Streaky sends it from his own half, trying to catch Kex off guard. Probably would have resulted in a goal if it was on target. But now Kex trying to maintain possession, bringing it back to his own half. Kex looking for the 50s, loses that one. Streaky, rough landing. That's going to be out the post. Somehow that's going to go in favor for Kex. Shooting it almost into his own net. Now Streaky looking for the air dribble, bumps in return. Not able to connect, hits the ground instead of Kex. No goal. Kex gets a save. Now a flick down the field. Streaky's there for that save. "50-50. Kex is going to maintain possession. Streaky needs to start collecting some pads. Low. Kex looking for the 50. Able to find it. Bottom right for goal number 4. Crossbar and away. Streaky is not having a good streak. Their shots are registering, but the posts and crossbar are there as Kex gets another flick for goal number 5. No, this is a start.gg. This is for $500. Dusk, this is the only stream today. This is our start.gg $500 prize pool. Streaky looking for the classy flick. Not able to connect. Now downfield. Here we go. Back and forth. These two players are trying to catch each other off guard, but that demo is going to open up a shooting opportunity. Kex is going to take full advantage. Getting the bumps, getting the demos is going to give a lot of time. 6-1, under a minute to go. Kex trying to get the Streaky, not able to get a touch, and Kex with a kickoff goal yet again. 7-1, Brazil on the board. Kex gets that corner boost, gets another touch, but can't result into another goal. Streaky hoping to get that corner boost, doesn't, falls, but maybe a quick counter. Finally, not the post and away this time. Streaky doing better. Goal number 2, down by 5, under 40 seconds to go. Not impossible, but basically you need a couple 1-second kickoff goals. It needs to pinch off this kickoff and go straight in. And wasting a little bit of time, this might not be good for Streaky. Game number 2 is in favor for Kex. Puts another one on the board for goal 8. Game number 2 is a complete turnaround. What the frick? Streaky back down to the ground. 10 seconds to go. Going to hurt. But now the series is tied. Oh no, shit. Well, he's gonna have to wait. But congratulations to Kex taking on game number 2. Shots 15, this time able to convert more goals, much like game number 1. However, those 12 shots didn't result into anything. Finally, game 2, completely different story for Kex. Let's go ahead and hop in to game number 3. Kex winning this kickoff, a Streaky winning the boost battle. Right, both players racing for that mid. Streaky getting a pop shot that almost found its way in, but Kex able to get there, gets the demo. This might be a quick first goal in the game. 23 seconds in. A great demo from Kex. Again, in ones, it's hard. Once you get demoed, it's pretty much almost a guaranteed goal. I say almost. Streaky looking for the quick shot. That somehow worked. Kex, limited boost. Can't quite get there. Can't get back in time. Kex. Kickoff is going to be favorable. Grabbing that mid boost. The corner boost from Streaky is not going to be enough. Kex with a great flick. Streaky looking for the 50. It's going to be in favor for Kex, but never mind. Streaky gets the demo. And now ties it up 2-2. Kex maintaining possession, 24 to the name. That's still plenty. Looking for the flick, is able to get a pass. Streaky, but not in the net. Streaky does steal it, does keep his and secures his corner boost, gets this long shot. Kex is just gonna let that in. It's Streaky finally in the lead here in game 3. Streaky able to get this one down into Kex's half. But with possession and boost, Streaky hoping for that mid boost to spawn while he was there. It doesn't. He needs to go for this corner. Is able to. Kex looking for the air dribble bumps. Somehow Streaky bumped Kex. Now quick shot downfield, but Kex able to get it to the corner. Streaky able to get it under, but a great turn on that back wall for Kex. Now both players back and forth. Barely touching the ball. The 50-50 almost found its way in, but that's off Kex. Now Kex with a quick counter off the backboard. Kex ties it up. Streaky recognizing that he's not going to be able to get to the ball first. Leaves it for Kex. Kex now with possession, able to get it on his hood. Looking for the lower 50, but a great speed from Streaky. Kex trying to maintain possession, going back to his own corner. Going for that corner boost. Streaky was hoping for that corner pinch to find its way in, but not able to. Now Kex look for a quick counter. Great recovery from Streaky. Able to get it back to his own corner, but Kex following this closely, able to get possession back. But that might be the demise. And a great takeover. Good counter for Streaky for goal 4. Yo, Tyler, thanks for the gifts on TikTok. Casting some games, so sorry that I'm not reading chat as much. This is a tournament for 500 bucks, and this is semifinals, so I'm kind of locked in. Kex looking for the flick and finds it, able to tie the game from kickoff. Kex draws out Streaky just enough. Streaky expected to get that challenge, not able to, and it's goal number 4. Yes, it is. But this is our $500 Sunday showdown. So that's why I wasn't saying hi. Kind of locked in. Streaky off the corner, but Kex able to get a piece, denying the shooting opportunity, the setup that Streaky was trying to provide himself. Kex almost gets a demo, gets the flick downfield. Gonna be post. Streaky, that was a little bit dangerous as it could have fell onto Streaky's head. It could have been a goal. Now Streaky trying to get that 50. Now caught in Kex's net, but Kex is now going to get to a 5-goal difference. 5 goals. Not 5-goal difference. 5 goals. Up by 1. Streaky, it does a good job at winning this kickoff. Bounces high, recognizes that he can grab that corner boost, has plenty of time still. A light touch, light enough where he can catch up to it again, tying it up with 55. We have 5 across the boards. That is our lucky number for today. Kex looking for the flip reset. Streaky takes it away. This could be another goal. Is he able to get the angle? Puts it on bottom right. Does so indeed. And Streaky up by 1 with 39 to go. Streaky from his own half. That's going to be goal number 7. Follows through. It's off the crossbar, but he pushes it through. Kex not able to recover, not able to get back in time. But Kex doesn't let this 2-goal difference go to waste. Is able to get that corner boost. Streaky just runs out, tries to flip for it. Can't quite get there in time. And Kex is down by 1, 20 seconds remaining. Definitely possible to send this into overtime. And a demo, and he does do it. Indeed, the demo opening up the shot does tie it with 6 seconds remaining. We might have our very first overtime on stream. We do indeed go to OT. Kex maintaining possession. Make or break here in game 3. Shot on target. Force saved for Streaky. Streaky looking for the quick counter. Kex, that might be trouble. Streaky almost able to get back in time, but not enough boost. Can't challenge the ball. Now Kex to his corner. This one bounces high. Streaky lets Kex just take possession and maintain this. Streaky collecting as much boost as he can. And that's a great 50-50. A good turn. And Streaky takes game 3. I have the wrong audio selected. There we go. Is it every month? No, I wish, Sam. We're going to be doing one Movie Talk Monday every month for $75. We're doing one tomorrow, and then I got to see what my schedule is, and then I'm going to post the next one. But it's going to be the first Monday of every month. But Streaky, both almost even across the board. Streaky had more saves, more shots again from Kex. Doing a great job getting those on target, but they can't convert here in game 2. Let's go ahead and hop in, or game 3. Let's go ahead and hop into game 4. Streaky doing a great delay kickoff there, maintaining possession. That one doesn't quite bounce in his favor. Looks like a whole new man here for Streaky. Shot from midfield. What an angle, what a cut. Kex able just to get there, recognizes that he can just put a shot on target. No wasting time. I don't need possession. Just let me send it downfield. And it works in his favor. Streaky gonna get this one off the back wall, but a little awkward for both. Kex needs to dodge this demo. Saw it from a mile away. Not able to get the pre-flip into it. Looking for the 50. Does deny the shooting opportunity. That setup that Streaky was trying to get. Now Streaky able to pop it into Kex. Does get the bump. And that is going to be goal number 1 to tie it up. Streaky doing a great job. Looking for the bumps. Does connect. And that is going to result in a tie in the first minute. 1-1. Kex kickoff shot is on target. Easy save for Streaky. Streaky possession, plenty of boost. Kex returning for his corner, able to collect that corner boost, catches it. Going to be able to maintain possession. Streaky collecting that mid, and a flick from Kex, and Streaky going to get into the backboard, landing back down to the ground. Challenges quickly. A great touch, a great 50-50. Dodges the demo. Kex limited boost shot, going to be slow. Kex is easily going to save that. Now Streaky from the side wall. Plenty of boost for Streaky. Is he able to find it? No! The post again, and it's away. Kex might have another goal. Going downfield. It's rolling. It's enough. 2-1. Kex from his own half somehow converts it into a goal. Streaky trying to maintain possession, just opts to go back for that mid boost of Kex. With plenty of boost in the tank. It's a flick from midfield, not going to convert to a goal. That's a great 50 for him yet again. But Streaky with 12 in the tank, it doesn't matter. This might be enough. Does he get Kex off target? No, he bumps him again, and he puts him in the perfect saving position. Now Kex, quick counter for him. Streaky not even go worry for his corner boost. Collect 2 pads. That's plenty. That's enough to get those saves. Tries to get it back out of his own half with 0. Is able to, but he's not going to be able to catch up to this ball. Kex still had boost in the tank to get back into the play. Now able to get it around. Streaky up by 2. Kex 3-1. Kex doing a great job. Streaky, unfortunate touches, trying to go for those bumps, trying to go for those plays, not able to connect with Kex. Same with Kex, trying to go for bumps. They're losing possession, trying to go for these bumps, and it's resulting in a goal. Now Streaky from kickoff. Doesn't need to go for bumps. It's just an open net, and now down by 1. Streaky, 2-3. Streaky leaving it for Kex. Kex, a light pop, little redirect. Gonna send this to be a threat for Streaky. Streaky is forced for the touch. Gets a great flick. Is he able to follow it up? Delaying that he was gonna go for it in the air. Back down to the ground, hoping to trick Kex, but he doesn't do so. Kex looks for the shot. Does get it on target. Streaky gets the save. It's going to be high. Now Kex forced to go back for that mid boost. Streaky hoping to gain possession, able to get it around, looking for bottom left, but Kex recognizes that he's going to lose that if he challenges, so he decides to go back before it becomes anything. Denies the shot. Now Kex looking for the lower 50, and he finds it! Back up by 2 in game 4. Streaky able to get this downfield. Kex clears it to his corner. Streaky bring it to the sidewall. Has plenty of boost. Can stay in this play. Kex gets a light touch. Follows it off the ceiling. Able to get that flip. Is able to get it on target as well. Now Streaky downfield the other way, but it's going to be the post. Kex is going to force a hard touch out, but that goes straight back to Streaky. Streaky shot. And Kex is forced for the save yet again. Now Streaky back to the sidewall, but Kex, plenty of boost, able to get that mid boost. Forcing Streaky to go back. Kex loses a 50-50, but gets the demo, so it's going to be an easy save. As that 50-50 was fast. Now able to get it around Streaky. Kex might have goal number 5. Unless he hiccups, he doesn't. And now he's up by 3 with 33 on the clock. Kex doing a great job getting around Streaky, looking for the mid boost. Streaky doing a great job. And that was a shooting. That was going to be a shot on target. Kex was really hoping to be able to turn in time, but up by 3 with 10 to go. Looking for the flick, maybe? Able to get it back down to the ground. And it's going to be over here in game 4. But it's a walk away for Streaky. Streaky gets goal number 3. Able to get the shot in. Down by 2. Doesn't hurt, but now we have a tied series. 2-2 in the series. Both looking strong. Both playing their best. All right. Game number 4. Best of 5. It's do or die. I don't know. I didn't really plan to stream. Oh, I should. I want to stream 3 first. But Streaky starting it off with the first goal. I want to do it first because then it can end on a hot, like the bang, you know, end on first place. But you said that guy doesn't want to wait, so it'll suck. Kex looking to tie it up. 30 seconds. Streaky, not a whole lot of boost. Needs to dodge this demo. Doesn't. Kex able to get that corner boost as well. But a lot of time wasted and a great spawn there for Streaky. And Kex able to tie it up the 37 seconds after Streaky scored first goal. Streaky Needs to be able to get back in time. No, Kex, what an angle for him. There's 8 seconds after the kickoff. Kex puts another one on the board. Streaky not able to. If he had a little bit of boost, that might have helped. Not quite sure, though. Could have messed him up even more. But that ball slow rolled in, and it sucks. It's right there. It was right at the fingertips, right on the bumper of his car, and he's not able to save it. Now Kex up by 1. Streaky still in danger as Kex is keeping this one in front of Streaky's net. But now Streaky gets a breakaway. Kex gets the double off his own back wall. Gonna follow it up with a great catch around Streaky. Kex, can he cut it in time? Looking for it, able to get it past, puts it down. Streaky, no! Kex isn't gonna convert into another goal. Still up by 1. Streaky with the luck. And Streaky able to tie it up. Streaky doing a good job staying composed. Doesn't panic when it's about to go in his own net, able to clear it away, and that is a result in a goal. Streaky shot. It's gonna be wide, gonna put another one, but Kex is there for the save. Streaky long clear downfield. Now Kex is going to try to keep this in his corner, but that bounce is awkward. Shot on target. Kex isn't able to get there. Streaky now in the lead in game 5. Kex trying to get that bicycle hit to clear it away, but still that forward momentum from boosting sends him away from the ball instead of towards it. Now Kex in trouble. Streaky able to get this shot, another bicycle touch, but Streaky still has plenty of boost in the tank to go for this double. Gonna be saved yet again by Kex. Now Streaky not liking the way things are looking. Gonna bring it back to his own half, but that is gonna catch Kex off guard, and Streaky up by 2. Drawing out your opponent, 101. Hook, line, and sinker. Kex fell for the bait, and Streaky took full advantage. Goal number 4 in game 5. Do or die. Streaky might have another one here. That's past Kex. Kex is down by 3. The last game. Still a lot of time on the clock. Kex can't give up. Crack your knuckles. Take a breather. Sit up. Lock in. Now it's time. Kex with a great kickoff. Able to... I thought he got that boost, but I guess not. Gonna be a shot. Kex looking for the quick counter, not able to quite get that on angle. Streaky able to secure his corner boost, but Kex does get a demo. Now down by 2. Reading your opponent on the back wall is perfect. Opening it up for another goal. Now down by 2 with under 2 minutes to go. Streaky looking for the bumps. Does get a piece of Kex, but not going to result in a demo. This one almost a quick counter, but it's going to be slow. Now Streaky. Awkward landing. Might be what Kex needs. Kex with a great catch. Looking for the air dribble. Possibly looking for the air dribble bump. Can't quite get past the ball, though, as Streaky now takes it over from his own half. Was hoping to flick it to the far side wall, but that doesn't matter. He gets possession back from Kex. Kex, never mind, takes it back, sends it to the side wall. Streaky, that mid boost doesn't spawn. Finally does. He turns back for it to get into defense position. All the way back to his own half. Kex looking for the air dribble bump. Possibly yet again, but not able to connect with Streaky. Now Kex might be in trouble. Streaky looking for a quick shot off the back wall. Another touch, but it's not going to be a threat. Kex maintaining composure. Both players grab 100. Faking out each other. They were expecting either one to go for that boost. Streaky needs to deny that angle. Does get a piece. Now Kex puts it downfield. This might be trouble. Recognizes that but he gets tangled up on his own post. Now Streaky tried to do what he can, but these flicks are looking awkward. Both players in full panic. 30 seconds to go. Streaky up by 3 again with 23 to go in game 5. And Streaky has an open net. That's going to be goal number 7. The kickoff basically just went into his favor. Bouncing off that, Kex loses possession and again caught stuck in the half. Both players and Supersonic can't get faster than that. Now Kex down by 4 with 11 to go. Kex is going to have a consolation goal. Now down by 3. If he can get the perfect pinches where it's a 1-second goal each kickoff, we could go to OT. Does get it, but that's not going to be enough. The clock hits 0. And congratulations, Streaky. Moving on to the grand finals. Welcome to Sunday Showdown. Third place is going to be happening. We're going Kex versus Chip, battling out for 75 bucks. First and second will be right after this for our grand finals. But welcome. This is our first Sunday Showdown, and I hope we have many more. But it has been fantastic. So it's been great. Love having you guys here. Sorry, I was getting things set up for this match that we're going to watch, Chip versus Kex. Now, tomorrow we have a full bracket, 16 players. Winner takes all, $100. Movie Talk Monday. That is going to be a monthly series. The first Monday of every month, it's going to be $75. The first one, we wanted to go a little bit bigger. $100 is on the line. So that's what's happening every Monday. We're going to release one tournament at a time. It's going to be in the Discord. It's also going to be posted live, so there's chances for new people to show up. However, we want everyone to have a fair advantage. Hopefully we get these guys in here. I got to rehost. All right, try again. Try again. But I hope you guys have enjoyed these beautiful overlays that I worked on. I hope you guys are also enjoying the beautiful, the nice overlay for in-game. I hope it's great. But it's been a fantastic time. Let's hop in to game number 1. And Kex already starting off strong. First goal, 6 seconds in. Chip might have a good kickoff here. Can't quite get the angle. Kex looking for goal number 2, but that's going to be a deny from Chip. Now Chip getting tussled up, getting rolled around by Kex. Giving a little bit of room for Kex to maintain possession from his own back wall. Now Chip able to get the demo, able to retaliate, does get the goal for goal number 1. But Chip starting off again strong, now up by 1. Brushed off that first goal, doesn't matter. Now up by 1 in the first minute. I have a feeling that the guy doesn't want to wait to play the first. So if he pesters you, Streaky, just hop in, and then I'll hop in whenever I can, I guess. I don't know. But hold off as long as you can. Chip with a flick, maintaining possession, does get into the corner. It sucks that I want to Obviously, they don't want to pester people, but it is what it is. And then they don't get their games casted. Maybe there's a reason. I don't know. But Chip with a great recovery from his own net. That is going to be goal number 3. You can do, I mean, it's best of 5. I don't know how long you can wait. But the guy, Chip was saying that he didn't want to wait when Chip played him. Because that was a game that I wanted to watch in the quarterfinals. So he seems like he's on a timed schedule signing up for a tournament, but I mean, if anything, I should hop into that game, right? Let's. I want the. No. Kex and Chip. I know you both are on Twitch. Are you guys fine if I just run the first place? Because they're gonna do it. He's gonna start. He's starting it right now. I hate to pause the game, but you guys can go warm up. I'll make sure that the game doesn't go into OT. No. You don't have to. You guys can mess around and play. You guys can if you want to. I would like to stream it, but I also want to stream first and second, if that makes sense. Oh. I think I just left you guys in limbo. Maybe the game starts up automatically. We're gonna go stream first and second, because first the guy that's playing Welcome. First and second Streaky versus EZ. Let's hop in and watch these two take it down. We've never seen EDZ, but we've seen Streaky. Let's hop in to game number 1. Streaky starting off with a shot, but a save from EDZ. Great control, EDZ. Great flick, but Streaky gets a piece. EDZ from his own half. Looking possibly for an air dribble. Can't quite get it past Streaky. Streaky with yet another save. Was thinking EDZ was going to try to go for the bump, so hops onto that wall. A great 45. EDZ not able to get there, and Streaky. First goal in game 1. Great 45 flick. EDZ wasn't expecting it. I think it's Eds. I don't know. Eds. Gets a flick high, but a great save from Streaky. Gets another shot on target, but another save from Streaky. Streaky retreats all the way back to his own corner boost. Eds. Now air dribble from midfield, looking for the bumps. Can't quite get a piece of Streaky. Streaky still maintains that 1-goal lead. Another save from Streaky. Now he has possession. Both players were able to get 100. Streaky able to get it, force it past EDZ. Looking for the touch. Now Eds downfield. Streaky gets a break as that one's not on target. Gets another shot. Another save for Streaky. Possibly could have had a quick counter, but now Eds does get the demo on Streaky. Eds looking for the air dribble pump and finally connects for their first goal in game 1. Just a minute passed when Streaky scored. The air dribble bump finally works out in their favor. 1-1 tie game. Ed's looking for the flip resets. Goes back down to the ground, gets a shot quick, but Streaky doesn't fall for the flip reset, doesn't fall for the bait, able to deny that shot. Ed's putting another one on target. Powerhouse, 9 shots already for Ed's. Streaky gets that flip cancel back down to the ground. Ed's pops this high. Streaky was expecting the ball to go the other direction, I believe. Ed's great catch, 45, and this time it's finally past Streaky for goal number 2, and Ed's takes the lead for the first time. Streaky gets it on target. Eds with an easy save. Easy. Now Eds just has an easy open net. Those touches that result to you going behind the ball between you and your net are always the worst. It results good 80% of the time in a goal. Eds took full advantage. 1-3 in favor for Eds here in the first 3 minutes of the game. Eds with a great flip reset, getting goal number 4. Just the control, able to get one, delaying that touch as long as possible, realizing that that perfect opportunity is now, flips into it, rear of his car, secures goal 4. Eds with a flick from midfield to 45. Streaky was keeping up, but opt to go for his corner boost, and that demise ended that fate in 5-1 in game one. And Eds, straight from the kickoff, able to get yet another goal. Great use of the wave dash kickoff. Able to get back down to the ground. Turns quickly. EDZ looking for another flip reset. Can't quite get it on target, but quickly turns. It's going to be off the post. And that one's away. Streaky able to get a piece of the ball. Able to get a piece of Eds as well, but not able to find any amount of boost. He can't get there. If he had 12 to the name, could have got there. Could have pinched it with the post. But now Eds up by 6. 7-1 in favor for Eds. Eds, great kickoff, great possession. Looking for the lower 50. Able to bully his way through. 8-1. This is our Sunday showdown, boss man. This is our start.gg tournament. So that's the only thing we're streaming today. Get ready for tomorrow for our Movie Talk Monday, which is a full roster as well. Eds gets the flip reset one more time, but can't get past Streaky. Streaky looking for a quick shot. Eds is able to get there in time. Can't quite get it high enough. And Streaky finds his way to get goal number 2 with a minute to go. Down but not out, especially in a best of 5. One game down in a series doesn't mean a whole lot. But 9-2. Eds looking for those bumps. Streaky try to play a little patient. Didn't want to get bumped. Thought he had enough time to get back. But with 0 boost, there's just nothing you can do. Hey, Meds, how are you? Sorry, I'm locked in. Wall dash is coming out for Streaky. Eds with a great play to get back down to the ground, able to get that one on target, but Streaky denies it, gets it into the corner and past Eds. Can he convert? No! Not able to get behind the ball. Can't quite get there. Streaky still trying to stay on it. And Eds picks up that mid boost. Also his corner. Now Streaky with 0 needs to play patient, needs to play careful. 50-50 does go in his favor. Under 10 to go. And Eds is our first game in our grand finals. And Eds had 20 shots. 20 freaking shots on the board. About 45% shooting percentage. Only 9 connected to the back of the net. But hey, that's all right. Let's hop in to our next game. Game number 2. Streaky, now on orange team. Should I start over or no? You guys need to switch. There we go. Before they got a goal or something, and I'd rather start it over. Thank you. Eds. Gray 45 starting it off with the first goal again in game 2. Eds gets it back down to the ground, does get a bump, but not a goal as Streaky gets it past Eds as he was trying to secure that for goal number 2. Now Streaky from the side wall, pre-flipping into that one, looking for the 50, but Eds does a great job getting it into his corner. Streaky trying to maintain possession. This one lurking in Eds' corner, a little bit too long. Eds is going to Cuxer pitch it to the far side. Both players racing that one down, and Eds beats Streaky out, and is just going to carry that one in for goal number 2. Both players go for a fake kickoff, but Ed's going to collect that 12. Going to have plenty of boost. Looking for the air dribble bump. Streaky gets high enough, dodges it. Now Ed's trying to maintain possession, grabbing that mid boost, securing it, going back to his own corner. Both players turn. A little do-si-do, a dance, a tango. A little bit of a mango. And Ed's still maintaining possession, looking for the Cuxer pinch. What a recovery. Holy cow. What the frick was that? That was insane for goal number 3. Jesus. Streaky does secure their first goal here in game 2. Catching Eds off guard. As that's a great 50-50. Able to get it around, and this is going to be an easy walk in the park. And Ed secures goal number 4. Streaky, that's a great pop. Great first touch. From kickoff, maintaining possession. Grabbing that mid boost is going to fake out Eds. On far left side, now down by 2 with under 3 minutes to go. Streaky looking to get back into the series, down by 1 in the series. And Eds does a great kickoff, up by 3 here in game 2. Ed's double flip reset. Streaky is there. Both players collide, but Streaky looking to get a quick counter in, but Ed's perfectly following the ball, able to recover as well onto the back wall. And that's an accidental own goal. Ed's is going to go up by 4 in game 2. As catches it bottom right, able to find it. Streaky in full reverse, but boost only works in one direction. That corner is beautiful. But Ed's doing a great job. Catches, has 12 in the tank, and that is enough. Ed's going back all the way to his own corner. Now from the back wall. 1. Looking for the classy. Able to find a bottom right for goal 8. Up by 6. Streaky is in trouble as we reach the 2-minute mark remaining. We reach the 3-minute mark. We have 2 minutes remaining. That's what I meant to say. Ed's able to pick up a save. Streaky shot is on target. Now both players battle it out. Streaky might need to play a little bit careful. Ed's with 0 still in this half, but he is dangerous. Even with this 10 that he has, still finds a way to get it back into Streaky's half. Now Streaky high clear. Ed's from the side, from his own half. Look for the classy yet again. Does get the shot on target. Streaky now back into Ed's half. Back and forth. And that one's going to be on target. Ed's is forced for the save. But a great touch to clear this back downfield. Looking for the bumps. Can't quite find Streaky. Streaky now has possession. Has plenty of boost. Ed's and Streaky. The ball's just a little bit too quick. Not able to get in front of the ball. Now with 10... or 12 to the name, does get it past, but can't find a way to convert it into a goal. Streaky still trying to maintain possession. That one, he messes up his touch off the side wall. Still might be good for him. Ed's waiting patiently. Not sure how he knew that Streaky was going to go for a shot. Now Streaky trying to do what he can to get this out of his own half. Ed's looking for the bumps, looking for the demos. Wall dash is coming out. Streaky able to get one more touch, denying any shooting opportunity. But now going to be limited on boost. Ed's flip reset. Able to get this one towards the net, but not going to be on target. And Streaky going to take a loss on game 2 as well. Oh, Bear, you can't be up here, dude. Bye. Again, Ed's with shot advantage, 12-9, a little bit closer in game number 3. Or game number 2. It's a bug. Don't worry, I'll fix it. Let's hop in to game number 3. Streaky trying to start it off with a kickoff. Cole can't quite get there. Tries to bump Eds, but Eds takes it like a champ, and now on his hood, has plenty of boost, has advantage. Now Streaky needs to dodge this demo, is able to with 12 boost, able to get high enough to deny that shot. Gets another save here in game 3. Ed's looking for the bumps yet again. That threw off Streaky, and Ed's in game 3 starts it off with the first goal. Kickoff is neutral, but Ed's is going to be walking away with the ball. This one is going to be dangerous. It's going to be on the backboard. It's going to be a deny recovery. Great job, but Streaky powers is through. Shot after shot, finally muscling his way. Gets their first goal. Kickoff is going to be for Ed's favor as he's on that side of the field. Has plenty of boost. Looking for the quick top left. Can't quite get there, but gets another touch to maintain possession. This one off the side wall. Great first touch for him. Looking for the flip reset. Delaying as long as possible. Doesn't even need to touch the ball again. And finds its way for goal number 2. The fake favored Eds as Streaky was expecting it to go in. And Streaky, quickly off kickoff, is going to be able to tie it up. Eds tried to pre-flip into that. Opted to try to go for his corner boost, but not able to. Down but not out. A reverse sweep needs to happen from Streaky. But how Heads has played in the previous, blocking 20 shots is a miracle that's going to happen. Another shot placed on yet again, already at 5. But Streaky now up in game number 3. 3-2 in favor for Streaky, but still a lot of time. Eds going for a little bit more of a freestyle, going for those flip resets. Ed's looking for one more touch, but Streaky gets a piece. Streaky able to go up by 2 now. Great counter, great speed, great possession. Eds thought he had a chance. Now Streaky doing a great job up by 2. Just needs to hold off and maintain this. And we need it for 3 other games in order to win. First place out of $500, taking home $250. Second place is still awarded handsomely, $175. Third place is going to be taking home $75. Eds is able to make it a 1-goal difference game, but still down. Has plenty of boost, able to get it around, and that is going to be a tie. 4-4 with exactly 3 minutes to go. Ed's looking for another one, looking for those bumps. Streaky thought he was going to go high. Ed's decided to just fake the flick. Was going to go for a bump, but no one was there. Streaky went high, and now Ed's was down by 2, now up by 1. Streaky loses a 50-50, does take away Eds. Eds bumped all the way back to his own half, but that doesn't matter. Eds still finds a way for goal 6, up by 2. And that's a beautiful corner. I'm glad we're seeing it. Tricky pops this one in midfield, but Eds is going to be there first, I think. Something happened. I'm not sure. That was very unusual. But Streaky now down by 1 in game 3. Bah. Both players battling out for the half flips. Eds is going to walk away with that one with goal number 7. Back up by 2. Streaky needs to play careful. Eds has plenty of boost in the tank. Gonna pop it from his own half. That's gonna be a quick counter, and Streaky able to get it past Eds, and now down by 1. And we have the magical number 6-7. Chip, did you guys wait or no? Eds with a great flick from midfield, looking for those bumps, not able to find it. There's the demo. Eds is going hard for those air dribble bumps, popping the ball towards the net, looking for Streaky, but Streaky is doing a great job at denying those demo attempts, denying the bumps. But Eds now going to walk away with goal number 8, as that is going to throw off Streaky as it goes past him, and Eds is going to walk it all the way in. Up by 3 with 1:13. Okay, I just want to make sure, because it said player set. And I hit refresh, and it said you guys played 4 games already. I didn't know. Eds not able to get that powerful musty that I was looking for. Streaky looking for a quick counter. It's on target. It's in. Now down by 1. Back and forth game, but Streaky is still falling behind. And falling behind not just by 1, but by 2 at most points. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. Streaky looking for goal 8. Does tie it up under a minute. In the game of 3, we do have a tie. Streaky now, I don't know. I'm at a loss. Is getting a little aggressive himself. Does bump Eds. Now up by 1. Eds back down to the ground. As much boost as possible. Looking for it. Can't quite get that flip reset. Streaky. Looking for the shot. It's going to be close to be on target. Now Eds from his own half. Looking for the double. Does find the double, but can't find it. 12 to the name. Needs to play careful. This one's down. And Streaky does take game 3. I know it's this game 4. It's a bug. I'm sorry. Again, Eds with 20 shots to the name. This is the grand finals. Game number 4. And Eds starting it off with the famous 45 flick that he's done countless times before. First goal, 9 seconds in. We'll be doing third after this. It's going to be Chip versus versus Kex. But Eds, great air dribble. Goal number 2, looking to end this one as quick as possible. Just 12 seconds in. 22 seconds? 22 seconds in. 2 goals. Streaky looking to maintain possession. Streaky able to pop it, dodging that bump as well from Eds. Eds retreating for his own corner. Streaky grabs that mid, but that's going to be a shot on target. Streaky caught off guard. Eds realizes that he had plenty of time to take the shot. And it's a 3-0 lead in the first minute. Streaky, enemy is the post. We've seen it time and time again, not just this game, but previous games. And full advantage. Eds takes a quick counter shot. Is Zen playing? Close. Eds maintaining the possession, has a boost. Streaky collecting as much little pads as possible. Eds looking for the double. Almost found its way in, but Streaky, being a little sneaky, does get it away. Eds still has boost. Looking for the delay. Pops off the crossbar and does not go in. Streaky now gets it back down to Eds' half, but no boost. Can't quite follow it up. Grabbing the mid as Eds grabs the corner. And Eds fakes out the left touch right side for Streaky. And that's goal number 5 in the first 2 minutes of the game. Eds delays it for the Musty. 6-0. Kickoff going to be favorable for Eds. He's going to go for his corner boost. Expected to go for that mid. Gets demoed for his trouble. Streaky grabs the corner, puts it on, and their first goal in game 4. Nice. Nice angle. And that is a great touch. Eds 7-1. Mike, no, this is our Sunday Showdown. This is our $500 tournament. Eds kickoff goal after kickoff goal. Now showing zero mercy. 8-1 out of the Brazil and moving on. Streaky grabbing that mid. From his own corner. Able to get the flip reset as well. Musty in return, but that one is super high. Off the backboard, Eds taking no chances, putting it dead center. 9-1. Looking to end this with zero retaliation. Streaky able to get the kickoff, grabs the mid, gonna be the first to the ball. Does get it on target, but it's gonna be an easy save. Now Eds from his own half gonna air dribble that one all the way in. The 10-goal game, 10-1. I'm not gonna say anything. 2 minutes on the clock, still time. We're gonna need a lot of kickoff goals. But Streaky somehow gets to pass Eds. Eds with a missed touch, misfortune. Can't quite get there. And that's gonna be goal 2 now, down by 8. Was 9, now 8. Eds from the back wall. Able to get back down to the ground, but can't quite get there. Shot is on target. Easy save for Streaky. Streaky hoping to get a little bit more time on the ball, but Eds having none of it. Now going to go back to his own half. As Streaky does get a shot on target, gets another one, but a squishy save comes from Eds. Now Eds all the way back into Streaky's half. Able to get that corner boost as well, and that's a great long shot for Streaky. Now down by 7. Water. I don't need to be drinking anymore. I have to go to the bathroom so bad right now. It is this new overlay. New overlay, who dis? Sweet Duda. Streaky kickoff goal, under a minute, now down by 6. Pick off goal in favor of Streaky. Streaky trying to get that cheeky angle in, but can't quite get there. That touch from Streaky is going to go straight back to Ez. Ez now back all in the half. In Streaky's half. Streaky looking for the flip resets. Able to find it. Can't quite find it. Bottom left. Ez clears it to the corner. Now Streaky off the ceiling gets taken out. Ez didn't like that setup, going back to his own half, his own corner. 10 seconds, down by 6, not doable. And it looks like our first place winner, ladies and gentlemen, is EDZ in our first Sunday Showdown. Another powerhouse game for EDZ. 14 shots. Incredible. Our next match is going to be Chip versus Kex, our third place, battling it out for the $75. We'll be right back. I am muted. Ah, that's embarrassing. Clip it, please. I want to post that. Welcome to Sunday Showdown. Third and fourth, Kex taking on Chip. Chip, our resident here that win constantly on Thursday Night Throwdowns, our 1v1s. But we had a huge win for Ed's RL. Huge win. Congratulations on taking home $250. Now, these two, Kex and Chip, are going to be taking home, one of them is going to be taking home $75. So, hey, you know, that is what it is. And tomorrow, starting 4 p.m., Movie Talk Monday, $100, 16 players, winner takes all. There's no second or third prizes. First place is taking home 100. That's what happens. That's what we do. But let's go ahead and move into... Sorry. Top into game number 1 for these two players, Chip versus Kex. Let's hop in to our very first game. And Chip starting off strong. Goal number 1. Not much else to go off that. Just 4 seconds into the game, and it's 1-0. Now, I believe these two had a little bit of time to warm up with each other while we were doing the first and second. So they might know how each other play right now. However, it still doesn't matter that Chip almost walked away with goal number 2. Chip is going to deny that shot. Touch it off the corner. A great pop. Looking for the flip reset. Is able to find it, but not going to be in the back of the net. Now kicks. He's going to get this on target. Chip doesn't like that. That Kex is able to tie it up. Gives him a little bit of a love tap there. It's about 40 seconds after Chip scored. Kex does get the angle. I believe Chip still had plenty of boost. He probably could have power slid turn. If I was me, I would have messed that up. But this was such a slow touch. Chip maybe couldn't have got there. I'm not the best Rocket League player. I'm a great commentator, though. Now Kex in the first minute up by 2. Chip started strong with the first goal. Kex trying to free flip into that into the corner, but that's going to cost him. And that's Chip's second goal to tie it up. Kex from the side wall. Does get the flip, but Chip gets a piece and it's going to be denied. Now Chip, great flick from midfield. Great stop. Kex needs to stop this next one. Top left, never mind. Posted away. Kex survives. Still remains a 2-2 game. Now Kex from the ceiling, from his own half, looking for the bumps. Does connect with Chip and up by 1. Kex 3-2. Chip with a quick answer does tie it up. Able to get it past Kex. Chip with a doink. That's going to be up by 1. 4-3. The kickoff in his favor. He actually got bumped by Kex, putting him into that position. And now he's under the ball. And somehow it's in Kex's net. And now Chip is up by 1. Kex hoping to fake out Chip, but doesn't. Chip doesn't fall for it. And Kex able to keep this one into Chip's half, but a pinch off that side wall. Chip able to kind of get this one downfield. Kex is doing a good job at stopping it from getting too far down his own side of the net, and both players are just kind of doing at the ball, saying hello, but Chip gonna put a shot on target. The help of the post. Kex is able to get it away. Chip was looking for the demo. Kex stopped full on. Was going to be a shot registered. Chip gets the shot. It's going to be another save for Kex. Now back down. Kex able to take that corner boost, but it doesn't matter. Chip with plenty of boost in the tank. That was a light touch for Chip. Is able to die early on. That shot from Kex. Now Chip off the ceiling. And Kex does get a little aggressive towards Chip. Chip gets a little beat up, but nothing a dent repair would fix. And that's a great flick. Kex get there in time. He cannot. And Chip 5-3 up by 2. That's a great kickoff for Kex, but Chip denies any kind of redirect and does secure that mid boost as well. Kex, quick power shot. That's over Chip, and that's goal 4. Wait, is it Quack? It will be Quack. I know, I'm just joking. Because he has a duck explosion, you know. Chip maintaining possession. Kex goes for his corner boost. Now Chip hoping for the fake, and that kind of works out in his favor. The ball goes straight back to Chip. Kex not able to clear it away. Somehow this fake worked so much better for Chip than Chip actually realized. Now Chip off to the ceiling. Not gonna have his flip as he jumped off the ceiling. He didn't fall off of it, so he's not able to get that dash off the ground. Now Kex might have a quick counter and does so, puts it in. Now down by 1. Kex secures goal 5. As we stare into the abyss. That's a great kickoff for Kex. As it rolls his way, he's able to gain possession. Both players grab mid boost. Are the views that glitch? What do you mean? I'm probably shadow banned on Twitch. Or on TikTok. But yeah, for me it says 0-0. Like I don't have anyone watching. But I don't know. I don't care. Who knows, Dez? How are you? Chip back down to the ground. That pop he was not expecting that. Does get on target. Kex is forced for the save. And Chip, quick turn. Bottom left, not going to bounce in favor for Kex. And that's goal number 7. 7-6. $37 to go in game 1. Chip trying to hold off. I'm here. Should have way more viewers. Ah, we're here for fun. Well, this is not fun. This is a serious tournament. This is 500 bucks. Not sure what Kex was thinking. Hopefully Chip was going to fall for it. Hopefully Chip was also going to go for a delay kickoff, but Chip just powers through. Goal number 8. 35. It's down by 2. It is possible. It is doable, but not with those kinds of kickoffs where you lose it, and that could be another shot. But that's a great pre-flip. Holy cow, that stops it. Now Chip recognizes he's going to go ahead and go back to his own net. Playing patiently, waiting for the last second for that flip. Still in possession. Great touch around, but that's not going to result into a goal. Both players collect a corner boost. Great flick. Chip looking to follow it up. No, leaves it for Kex to clear it away. Under 10 to go. And Kex now down by 1 with 4 seconds. Possible. The perfect kickoff needs to happen. Four seconds down by 1. Kex. It all comes down to this. Kex going for the delay, but that's actually gonna seal the deal for Chip as he clears it away. And game 1 goes in favor for Chip. This one is closed for today. Chip had a lot of shots. Chip is Eds right now. 17 shots, 8 goals. Shooting percentage is horrible, but doesn't matter if you win, right? And you have Kex, 11 shots, another powerhouse there. Didn't we get demos? I feel like we got demos, but I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and hop into game number 2. I know it says game 2. It's a bug. This was game 1. Game 2, Chip 1-0 in the series. Starting off fresh for Kex. A shot from Chip, save from Kex. Now Kex back into Chip's half. A great catch for him, looking for that 50-50. Still going to be favorable as it stays in Chip's half. Able to get this shot, crossbar down, not in. Chip luckily stays at a 0-0 game. Now Chip looking for the air dribble bumps. Can't quite catch up to Kex. Kex is able to deny, but Chip is going to be to the ball first. And Kex grabs that corner. Chip grabs the mid. Powers through. This one's going to bounce high. Kex needs to play patient. Chip goes for that corner boost. Recognize that Kex might have to go for it. Does go for the corner boost. Puts a shot on target. Chip does deny. Kex does a good job. Needs to turn quick. Chip with a pre-flip. Not good enough. Kex is going to start strong in game 2 with the first goal. How do you join? This was our first tournament that we've ever done for a cash prize pool. Tomorrow is Movie Talk Monday, which is a $100 tournament. That's the only time it's going to be 100 bucks. But every Monday, the first Monday of the month, is going to be $75 prize. Winner takes all. But we wanted to start off strong and do Sunday Showdown. Kex looking for the flick, but Chip gets a piece. Now Chip on his hood, looking for the fakes yet again. Kex doesn't fall for it this time. Doesn't hand the ball back over to Chip. Now Chip from his own corner, trying to maintain possession. Does a good job getting it back to the side wall. Kex doesn't get that mid boost. That might cost him, as now Chip has plenty of boost. He could stay in the play. If Chip would have boosted into that ball, that probably would have resulted in a goal, and Chip would have tied the series up. Chip does get the wave dash, trying to sneak a shot in, but can't quite do so as Kex clears it over to the side wall. Kex gets it downfield. Chip with 0. Still might be able to get it. Does get it to the backboard, and he has no boost, but he still can carry it away. Kex racing down, but it doesn't matter. Chip ties it up. Whew, I'm out of breath. Chip was able to help get that pass to himself off that back wall. Goes for the squishy save. Obviously not a save, but goes for the squishy play off the back of his own net, keeping that momentum, resulting in a goal. And Chip gets another touch just under crossbar. Now in the lead in game 2. Sorry, was drinking some water. I'm like super dehydrated for some reason. Chip able to get it back down to the ground. Kex not able to do much. Both players have plenty of boost. Kex doing a good job carrying it now back into Chip's half. Looking for that 50-50. Does find it, but it's just going to be too wide. As Chip walks away with another save. Still up by 1 with 1 minute and 45 seconds to go. But Chip doing a great job. Does so, and it's a 3-1 game here in game 2. Kex now has it on his hood. Again, looking for the 50s. Does find it, but that one's going to be wide yet again. Chip follows through. No boost for anyone in that corner. Kex yet again trying for it. That is a touch from Chip straight back to Kex. And Kex now down by 1, 2 to 3. Same scenario, different results, as that was a play that happened to Kex like last game, where his touch went straight back to Chip, and Chip ended up scoring, and this time he returned the favor, and Chip tried to go for a delay, and that almost costed him a goal. Chip just runs out of boost. Couldn't quite get that angle. Couldn't quite get behind the ball and the net. Does jump for this one. Still 20 in the tank as Kex secures the corner boost. Chip, so that was plenty. Is able to get around Kex, but Kex gets a piece of Chip. So Chip can't follow this ball up himself. And that is going to be a swing and a miss from Kex. Chip taking full advantage, swinging hard, 4 to 2. Long shot. That's in favor for Chip. Chip, with 2 seconds remaining, down by 3. Might as well GG go next. Up by 3 here in game 2. We are definitely moving on to game 3. A reverse sweep needs to happen for Kex. Needs to shake this one off. And congratulations to Chip. All the sliders this time are in favor for Chip. 5, 7, and 11. Got goals, saves, and shots. 2, 4, and 8. Who do we appreciate? For Kex. Chip just needs one more game in the series to take it on to win $75. Kex now needs a reverse sweep. Let's see how they do. Moving on into the next game. Chip on his hood is starting off game 3 with a banger. 45 flick for goal number 1. Kex looking for it, fakes out that touch, doesn't even get a 50-50 with Chip as Chip's wheels came off that post. So Chip, when he jumped, he accidentally flipped instead of jumping towards the ball. Unfortunate. Not a mechanic that I like or agree with in the game, but hey, it happens. Chip sending this one downfield. Not going to be on target. Kex clears it back. This Chip looking for the demos. Kex needs to be careful, but Chip does deny the shooting opportunity Kex was trying to set up for himself. But there's a quick shot. Bottom right post, crossbar, and away. Looking for it again, but that one's wide. Chip survives by keeping this one a tie as the crossbar is his defense. Now Chip, flip reset, not going to result in a goal. This might be an awkward situation. Kex has plenty of space, has the time, takes his time, and gets the shot on target. 2-1 in game number 3 in favor for Kex. Kex might start off with another one as Chip gets the epic saves. Now downfield, Chip able to race this one. That touch is high. And Kex, he missed the ball, but that actually faked out Chip. Chip does secure that the corner boost from Kex, but it doesn't matter. Kex was sitting at 72 when that happened. Now plenty of boost, looking for the bumps, looking for the demos. Doesn't happen, but does go for that corner boost. Looking mighty juicy, and it does help him indeed. Kex up by 2. Chip able to clear this one into the side. Both players grabbing 100. Chip just trying to go for a chip shot off that corner. Off the little lip of that side wall, but can't quite get it. Now Chip racing, dominance, speed, accuracy. Can't quite get the double off the ground in, but follows through. Slow enough. Too slow, in fact, as Kex is there for the save. Chip trying to go for the old true and tried. The flip, the bumping play, but doesn't quite get there. Goes for the reverse squishy shot. Not able to connect with the ball and put it on target and in. Great 50 for Kex, but not a whole lot of boost. Can't follow it up. Only 2 to the day and picks up that pad, but it's not enough as we go back into his own half as Chip chases him down looking for the demos. Can't quite find him. This is this is our last game. This is 3rd and 4th. We already played 1st and 2nd. Chip from the side as met by Kex. Shot is going to be super wide for Kex. Chip is able to secure that corner boost. Kex grabs the mid shot target. Save with the help of the post. Kex is using everything the field has to help him out. But Chip goes for the lower fake, and it works in his favor. Chip is now down by 1. Chip off kickoff. Great first touch. Grabbing that mid boost as well. Ties the game up. Kex had a 2-goal lead. And within 2 kickoffs, Chip has made it a tie. Kex with a double flip reset. Back in the lead, up by 1. Goal 4. Chip was caught off guard, as that was something we haven't seen Kex do in a while. So something new. It definitely threw off and shook the defense from Chip, but Chip retaliates and is able to get back into a tie. Now he just needs to get into the lead as we reach our minute mark. With 1:20 on the clock, still need to focus, still need to play the game. Could have a clean sweep here for 3rd place. Chip flicks, does so indeed. 9 seconds later. And the corner is beautiful. There we are. The flick from the side is just out of reach from Kex. Now he's down by 1. First time in game 3 that has happened. Jackson trying to battle out the 50-50s. And somehow, Chip just leaves him alone on the ball too long, and that's another goal. Kex realizes that he could just go for the shot. Chip is in my corner. The net is open. It's a 1v1. The only player that's on the field besides me is in my corner. I'm going to go for the shot. And he does. And it works out in his favor. 43 seconds, and it's a tie game. Kex needs to start playing a much better game of Rocket League if we want to see him reverse sweep. And a dunk like that almost resulted in goal number 6, but Kex takes him out. A lot of time. Chip spawns. Is he able to get there? No! Kex is in the lead with 25 to go! Chip getting possession, gets the flick, gets the demo, and is able to tie it up with 15 to go. A back and forth game, but it seems to be favorable for Kex as he's able to get into the lead. Not only was he able to get into the lead, but he was able to get in the lead by 1 and by 2 goals. Chip has only been in the lead by 1, and it was short-lived. Chip trying to do what he can, but can't, and we do. In fact, see overtime in game 3. Chip, looking to end it here. Looking to end it now. Off the backboard. But that cracks. That's almost an own goal. It was in. But he's able to clear it out. Now Kex from the half flip reset. Can't quite finish the job. Chip looking for it. Kex gets a piece. This one bounces wide. I don't know if that was on purpose, but Chip, our third place prize winner of $75. Congratulations. Chip, you want to do a post-game interview? All right, well, that's going to be it. We have our first, second, and third. First place, congratulations to Eds, EDZ. Eds. Second place is Streaky. And third place is Chip. Congratulations to everyone. It was a huge, huge success. Absolutely love it. Thank you guys for having me. I'm Albatross, your host for Sunday Showdown. Tomorrow, 16 players. We will be playing for $100. Winner takes all. So winner takes all, $100, starts at 4 p.m. tomorrow. So be here, hang out, chill. It's going to be a quick one. But those Movie Talk Mondays will happen every month, the first Monday of every month. This first one is $100, Christmas celebration. Got to do it. Next, we're going to try to do the first Monday in January. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know if my family's still going to be in town. But if not, again, I'll keep everything posted in the Discord. We're also going to be creating new Discords for these tournaments that we're doing along with Team Mural. So hopefully you guys can join that up, be a part of that community that's growing. Thank you guys for being here. Absolutely love everything that you guys have done. It's been awesome. $500. It was a huge celebration. Absolutely love it. What a banger we can go out on. And congratulations, everyone. We had a great turnout. I hope you guys have a wonderful good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you're coming from. I don't have an end screen, so yeah, enjoy. I don't know what to do. Is the one thing. Again, I was making a lot of this today. There was a lot of things still not lined up. All right, I procrastinated. Not really. I was more worried about a job that paid me. But thank you guys so much for being here. You guys have a wonderful good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you're coming from. Peace out. Thanks for all the likes. I had 50 bits or 50 gems, diamonds, I guess you want to call them, over on TikTok. Thank you so much, Tyler Storm, for the let 'em cook and sent donut. Thank you so much. Peace out, everyone. See ya.